Jubilee, do you love?
Jubilee and Walter.
Oh, that'd be
Jubilee and
cute.
Walter do that. Like, put their paws on their paws.
Jubilee's supposed to go outside, but she doesn't want to.
Ow.
Oh, good morning. Happy, I was going to say happy bull sale day. There's a lot more going on in the world than bull sale day. I'll say not September. Happy October 29th. I'm about to enjoy my Starbucks. No, I'm not. That's old. I need a new one. I would like a new one. I will get a new one. Good morning. I'm about to take a couple boys up to the sale barn. They're anxious to get up there, and then I'm gonna come back and get ready. The sale barn is a Mennonite owned and run stockyard. So they sell everything there. It's where, if you saw that one night I took you all to the fish fry fundraiser, that's where we were. All right, I just dropped off these fellas. This is the sale barn. Like I said, it is Mennonite owned and run. We love it. It's right down the road from our house. It is nothing fancy. It's very modest, very functional, just perfect, just what we need, nothing more, nothing less. They have a little kitchen. We're catering. My husband, for the first time, got a bunch of barbecue. People can come eat beforehand. I'm so glad that it's raining today, because there are going to be farmers that won't be able to, because it's raining, farmers won't be able to do some of the stuff they normally do, so they might just come to the sale. So that sounds sort of selfish, but that's reality. It's raining. We might have more people here than usual. Sometimes, because I want to show you guys, and you've known about the nervous energy for a long time now. And so it might be confusing to see. There are times we only have 5 people, 5 customers show up and sit there in the seats. But we are selling these bulls all over. And so there's a lot behind the scenes. They're selling them online. They're on the phone. It's not, the bulk of our sales is not in person, but we might have more in person here than usual. For one thing, we have heifers. We don't always have heifers. Here's a fun fact. A heifer has never had a baby. Once the heifer has a baby, then she becomes a cow. So I'm gonna go home and get ready, and I want to tell you what you're about to see. 36 minutes, I believe, of footage from last night. I told you I would show you my water. I told you I would show you my dinner. And I have so much more to show you than that. And it was lovely and wonderful. And I'm feeling so good. So good about everything. So excited. God is so good, and it's thrilling letting him lead me through these days. So without further ado, here's my message to you from last night. I'll be back. Okay, like I just said, today, here's a little video for you from last night. So right now is last night. I just got off the phone with you and told you I would drink 6 bottles of water and eat my prescribed dinner because, and I'm going to do that, I should say. I'm going to do that because I said I would. Our words are powerful, and I'm having a moment where I'm taking very seriously doing what I said I would do. As he leads me to. Breaking only my rules, not his. He can break mine, I don't want to break his. I said I would drink 6 bottles of water and eat my prescribed dinner. Here you go. Here I go, 6 bottles of water. 1 down, 5 to go. 2 down, 4 to go. Now I'm gonna take a break and get some stuff done around the house. I'm gonna pace myself for these next 4, but I will drink them all. I want to drink them all. I want to flush. I feel pretty swollen lately, as if I'm retaining water just from restaurant meals and bonus meals, and I want to drink the water. I want it down. I'm not going to drink it all at once. I don't want you to think I drank it all in 10 minutes. I'm going to be working around the house. I'm here alone. I'm going to get some stuff done. I'm going to get some stuff in order. I'm actually really excited about the energy and the time and the quiet house I have right now, to get some things in order around here. I'll be in prayer about our November video that I'll put out Saturday. I'm just glad to have this time here. So I'm going to drink the rest of those bottles of water throughout the evening. I will show you. 3 down, 3 to go. 4 down, 2 to go. I love that. Prescribed. That's what I'm going to call these meals. And like I said, that's going to reinforce over and over and over that this, I sincerely believe God has prescribed this to me. When I talk about because I said I would, it's because he told me to. I want to be obedient to him, do what he tells me to do, stay walking in the path he has, the plans he has for me. Because I said I did it. I did this thing because I said I would. And I said I would because he told me to. There's the motivation right here. Do you see it? It's on my shoulder. I'm pointing right here, like there's something right here. The command. I heard it. I committed to it. I did it. Because I said I would. Because he told me to. And I heard it because I was close enough to him to hear it. James 4:8, let us, he said, draw near to me and I will draw near to you. I say we've got to be close enough. If we want to heed the call, we've got to be able to hear the call. And I want to be obedient. My mom said it in that prayer. Mom, I'm going to go back and find that prayer that you recently typed out, and I'm going to take a screenshot of it and keep it. You said, Emily, you said German Shepherd. I say that in my testimony. I want to be one of his number 1 German Shepherds, where he's like, who will do this? Emily, she'll do it. Emily, all right, do this thing. Reach this person, meet this need. And like I've been saying lately, we want to be obedient without expectations. So a lot of diet programs, they say, what's your why? What's your why? And I want my why to be, because he told me to. That's why. Ta-da! Guys, I think that's what I've been trying to get to. And I prayed actually that the Lord would help me get there, and I did. Why do I do what I do? Because he told me to. Woohoo! I'm like, Clara, Mom, this is what Clara did when I told her you're coming in town. She did this. Grandma's coming to town? Yeah! She like threw her arms up and down. That's it. That's my why. My why is because he told me to. And I heard him because I'm close enough to him. So when I say November is going to be a refocus, we're going to be refocusing on him. There's your heads up. There's your heads up that's what November is going to be, a refocus on him. And I'm drinking all those bottles of water. I only have 2 more. By the way, the first 4 were not hard to drink. I must be a little dehydrated. Dinner. Let me show you. Tonight, you'd think, here, I'm home alone, you'd think I'd eat leftover corn and some peanuts. You know me. No, I'm gonna cook. Look what I have. Look at that. I just got myself a teeny tiny Instapot. It's only this big. Y'all, I'm about to put chicken in that thing. I'm gonna cook up some food so I'll have food around here. I'm gonna get back. Are you ready? This almost gives me goosebumps. I'm gonna get back to some meal prepping. See those containers right there? They're gonna be full of salads. I'm starting to see a pattern. If I don't have something ready to eat, well, I'm not even going to say it. I'm going to see a pattern. I'll tell you what I see. I see God. Holy moly. He's been with me this month. You've been with me this month. All of the prayers, and it's all been awesome. And I'm excited about November because it's going to be awesome too. So I'm not going to say I don't want things to have gone the way they went. They went perfect. Even when we trip and fall, that's part of our perfectly imperfect journey. I've said so many times, my relapse is one of the most important parts of my journey. I'm going to cook up some food. I'm excited. This is exactly what I was talking about the other day, in the right mentality. I don't want to tell myself all the things that I don't. I don't want to give myself a bunch of don'ts. I am so excited about do's and what I want. My Ephesians 4:22 through 24. My desires have changed. I don't want a bunch of restaurant meals. I want automaticity, simplicity. Those black containers filled with 14 ounces of salad, ready to go so that I can fuel and get on with it. Sobriety is not the goal. It's the bridge to get us to our Jeremiah 29:11, our Habakkuk 1:5. I have a video called More Than Sober. Here's what I'm about to put in the Instant Pot. Chicken. And then I'm going to put this in the microwave, and we will have this to eat on for a couple days. Hi, Charlie. Oh, Charlie just walked in with one of them. Hi, come here.
The wrong way.
I know. There. Is that better?
Yeah, that's better.
Hi. Okay. Hi. So you want to be on my YouTube video?
On your YouTube video?
I have a YouTube channel, and there's about 600 middle-aged women that are going to see that. Look. Hi. Okay. Right? Are you guys middle-aged with me? I don't know. All right, Charlie, you're on it too. Now wait. You two get together. Who said you could have a friend over?
Poppy.
Who's Poppy? Who's Poppy? Okay. All right. Well, if Poppy said you can. Darling, why did you call him? Oh my gosh, I want to call him Poppy now. Okay. All right. You asked your dad if you could have Johnny over?
Yep.
Johnny, so good to see you. I love this kid right here.
I'm glad to come see you too, Emily.
All right, good. Emily, you call me Mrs. Myers.
Mrs. Myers.
I'm kidding. You can call me.
Anytime.
That's exactly right. I felt like there was some kind of country. Call me. Just don't call me late for dinner, Charlie.
I got some chips and sauce.
You asked your dad if you could have a friend over?
Yep.
And what did he say? No?
No, he said yes.
Okay, good. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. I don't regret any of these Mexican meals. The other night when I was sitting there eating a Mexican meal, you saw it. My whole family went to a different restaurant. This kid, Johnny, walked up at that Mexican meal. I'm going to show you that picture here. In fact, I'll show you a little video that I sent to Charlie. And look, God used that look at my house. God used that Mexican meal to bring this kid back over here into our life and show him what you just now brought. He just now brought more. Mexican. He brought more Mexican food. All right. I love that kid. That is Charlie's friend, Johnny. And Charlie just now told me that Johnny and Cole are both skipping school tomorrow. We let our kids skip school every year for the bull sale. This year they got to skip 2 days because their mother has also been writing a book. So it was like, let's don't get everybody to school. Anyways, Johnny and Cole are skipping school to help us with our bull sale. Hi, Thomas. This is fun. Okay, Thomas just now told me that he's put in 40 hours lately. He works for my husband. My oldest son, obviously these kids help out on the farm, but my oldest son's 17, so it's his job, and we pay him. My husband pays him, so he's gotten 40 hours in. I'm telling you, the Myers have been working. Mom, so glad you're coming. I told my mom, I was like, come on, you help me bathe all my newborn babies. She gives all my newborn babies their first bath. This feels like we're having a baby come give it its new bath. She's gonna come see this little book I birthed today, and of course this bull sale. But Thomas just now told me he's put in 40 hours in the past few days getting ready. There's going to be 41 bulls being sold and 43 heifers. I'm excited, and I'm also perked up. Those 4 bottles of water are perking me right up. So I'm going to finish showing you tonight so that we can get going on today. But first, here is when I was, what night would this have been? Tuesday night after Franklin's football game. I sat in the Mexican restaurant having a yellow square meal, getting ready to, I thought I was going to go over to McDonald's and use their free Wi-Fi, but instead I sat in their parking lot until their lobby wasn't open, and I sat there until after 11 or so, working on the sermon and the book, and Johnny was there, and again, years ago, I was being very Old Testament, very Old Commandment. And when I say that, what I mean is before Jesus came and there was a New Testament and a new law, and Jesus came and said, I come with a new command, a new commandment to love one another, and not follow all those old ways and all those old rules. And if you've read the Old Testament, oh my goodness, the rules that they all had to follow, what they had to do to be close with God. I'll speak for myself, I don't want to take for granted that the Holy Spirit is with me. We have access to God. We don't have to approach Him in the tabernacle, approach Him in the way it was in the Old Testament, where there was rules that people were following, and so many laws, and Dr. Phil has this quote where he says, you start doing something for one reason and you keep doing it for another. We might have started doing things a long time ago, but we don't have to keep doing them that way, because Jesus came and gave us a new commandment to love one another. And I'll put scripture down below about what the new commandment is. And this is exciting. I'm getting excited about a new month. I'm getting excited about November, about this chapter closing and a new one opening. But I have a tendency, because I like everything figured out and just so and in good order, I have a tendency to give myself rules to follow. I've got to make sure that I'm following Him, not me and my rules. Years ago, I thought to myself, should Christians have money? Should Christians have anything, or should they give it all away? And God, I went through a period of time where I really discerned that, and I prayerfully asked God, should we give it all away? Should we live basically in poverty? And what He showed me was, I don't want to render myself needy. I've got to take excellent care of myself so that I can help meet other needs. I call it live better, give better. But again, God might tell some people, give it all away, follow me, let's go over to, let's go overseas, just drop all your material possessions and come with me. He's not telling me that. And so years ago, I was like, should I, as a Christian, go get my nails done? Should I, as a Christian, go spend the money on these? And so I was wanting to discern, is this okay, as a Christian, to spend money on these materialistic things? And God showed me once, Emily, don't make up your own rules. And here's, don't make up a whole bunch of Christians should or shouldn't. Here's the way He showed me that. I went to get my nails done one night. I was, this was 10 years ago, and I had my materials. It was on a Saturday, and I got out of the house because we had a bunch of little kids, and my husband let me go to to the salon to get out of the house. And I sat there reading the materials. I had my materials with me for the Bible, the Sunday school that I was teaching, the adult Sunday school class. This is what I talk about when I say, this is when I started to learn that the Holy Spirit, following the Holy Spirit doesn't mean asking God, what do you want me to do 10 years from now? It means asking God, what do you want me to do 10 minutes from now? Right now in the present moment. Right now. What next step do you want me to take? It was in this material. I just remember that for this, the curriculum for this adult Bible study I was teaching. It wasn't a Bible study, it was Sunday school. Saturday, I had the materials with me. I got to the salon, I sat there minding my own business and working through and answering these questions and getting ready to teach this little tiny lesson to this little tiny group of us. It was a little tiny church, kind of like my little tiny Instant Pot. And when it was my turn, I got up there and I was talking to the guy and I just had my materials sitting there, and this guy that was doing my nails looked at me and said, he's one of 3 people in my life. 3. Once when I was 16, my brother said, do you really believe all that? And I said, absolutely. In fact, I wove that story into last week's sermon. At a gas station once, I had a ichthus fish I don't remember, I must have had something on my car, and a man came up to me and said, do you really believe all that? And I looked at him and said, absolutely. And this guy at the salon saw what I had, the material that I had with me, and he said, the 3rd time this has happened to me, he said, do you really believe all that? Now that I'm telling you this, doesn't that seem like God pressing me over and over? Helping me to process and solidify my answer. Absolutely, I believe it. And I can tell you that because I know him. It's not a bunch of facts that I have to figure, do I believe it, do I not? And then hold it up against things going on in the world and say, well, does this make sense or does that? Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. Literally, the truth is Jesus. And I know him. I'm in a relationship with him. Ray Comfort with Living Water has excellent videos out about this. And he says, no one could tell me that my wife is not real. I know her. I'm in a relationship with her. I have a sermon that I preached years ago that I'll see if I can find it and link it below, about being in a real relationship. So this man at the salon said, do you really believe all that? And I said, I absolutely do. And then he had a lot of questions for me about Christianity. And by the grace of God, I had answers. But I had more than that. I said, hang on. And I gave him a Bible. I had a small Bible that was with me. And then it wasn't, the one I had with me, it wasn't one of my favorite ones, and there's one in particular that I knew I had at home that I had bought that I just didn't, it was like, I remember it. It was leather, navy blue with silver edge on the page. I went home and got him that Bible and highlighters and a couple bookmarks. I brought all that back the next day and left it with him. His name was Coy, and I'm going to pray for Coy right now while I go cook. He'll be on my mind. I'll lift him in prayer. And if you will, please pray for Coy. This was about 10 years ago. And this is when God taught me, Emily, if you had made up a rule for yourself that Christians don't go get their nails done, you never would have had that encounter with Coy. So again, I aim to follow him, go where he leads me. And if he allows me to, then I come up with little rules around here, like just little things to help me, kind of like bumpers when you're bowling. But I ultimately answer to him, which is why I said all along, this way of eating is not my lowercase God. It's not my Lord. It's not who I answer to. It's a tool, and the tool is not the goal. I want to do what God tells me to do and build and construct what he tells me to build and construct, and use the tools he's given me to do that. And this way of eating is certainly prescribed. So I'm going to go get going on that dinner. And I just wanted to tell you that if I had made up some rule, no Mexican food, no this, no that, I wouldn't have had that encounter with Johnny, and then he might not be here now, and he is an absolute blessing, and we're so glad to have him around. And I am cracking up that Charlie now has 2 friends skipping school to help tomorrow, and that is an answered prayer. I heard my husband pray the other morning, and he asked God to send helpers. Mom, you're one of them. I lied. I did not come here to eat by myself. I came here to hang out with a couple of my best friends. Everybody say hi to Charlie.
Hey, what up, Charlie?
What's up, Charlie?
Okay, I am excited to get some stuff cooked so that we can have some cooked protein around here. We've been eating, deli meat is my, obviously a staple. It is an excellent go-to. So is peanuts, peanut butter. Probably why I'm not, probably why my jeans are sort of snug. All the blessings, all the gifts God gives me. Okay, but to cook up this chicken, I'm going to show you what I do. I put this in the Instant Pot. One of my favorite quick, easy things to do, to have around, and this will get gobbled up. Everybody will love it, including me. And here's how I do it. All right, I just take a bunch of frozen chicken, fill it in, fill this thing up, whatever leftover salsa I can come up with, and 2 packets of taco seasoning. So chicken, salsa, taco seasoning, and this will be some awesome protein to have around. More people are coming in. Hello, Clara.
Oh, come here. Oh, here.
Lots of chicken, some salsa, 2 packets of taco seasoning, and 1 cup of water. I'm going to put the rest of this 10-pound bag of chicken in the oven with some rosemary and garlic and onion and salt and pepper on it.
Where does this go?
Five down, 1 more to go. Done. I'm gonna go crawl into bed and go night-night. I'm kidding. Actually, I am hopping around here. Earlier when I said, yes, last night when I was telling y'all, I just woke up from a 4-hour nap and I'm home alone. I was home alone for like 3 minutes. Franklin came in, Clara came in, Charlie came in, Johnny came in, Greg came in, Mary came. Everybody came in. And I wasn't even home alone. Thomas was here. I'm telling you, half the time I think I'm home alone, and there's always like someone somewhere. I believe God has, I'm pulling a little bit of third shift. Definitely last night, staying up till 3 o'clock in the morning, getting that book. Please pray for that. Will you please pray for the book? Will you please pray for the book? I feel like I'm sneaking that into this video. Will you please pray for the book? I'm so excited about the birth of the book. And the book's birthday is 10/28/21, the day before the bull sale. Will you please pray for the book that it will serve God's purpose and do God's will. I'm so excited about it. I have ideas about having it printed in a small purse size, this size, that size, but it'd be really, really thin. God's giving me ideas, and I'm looking forward to taking action on some of these ideas. But what I was saying, last night I was up till 3, got up at 5:30, took a huge nap in the middle of the day today. Apparently I have a little bit more energy than I thought when I woke up and was talking to you all last night. So I'm able to get things in order around here. When I edit these videos, I listen to them, and I'm so excited about them. I'm excited about this YouTube channel. I'm excited about the things I talk to you about. I'm excited about my life. I'm excited about God. And so when I hear myself as I edit the videos, it makes me excited. Hearing me process everything that's going on. And so I use that energy, that adrenaline to get busy getting things in order. So while I edit videos, I'm telling you, it's very meant to be. This whole YouTube channel is very much keeping me where God wants me, which is at his feet. And
I turned the TV on.
thank you, sweetie. Come here, give me a kiss goodnight.
My lips are dry.
So I've been getting things in order, including my husband asked me to wash his jeans for the big sale tomorrow. So this is so delicious, and it just like shreds. And then we'll put this on top of vegetables, fajita vegetables, make nachos. It'll just get gobbled right up. Or we'll just put it in a big bowl, and it's the chicken plus some of that broth. It's like taco soup. Little cheese, little sour cream, so good. James 1:17, every good and perfect gift is from above. The other half of that verse is from a God that is basically the same today, yesterday, today, and tomorrow, not changing like shifting shadows. Let's look that up. But first, on our way to look it up, I want to show you what happens in my life when I listen to these videos and I edit this, because for scripture to flow from me, it's good for me to hear it when I listen to these. And again, I pray that these will be his words and not mine. I pray that often. And he dwells within me, so he flows from me. And I go to listen to these videos and I'm like, it's as if it's good for me to hear these videos. That's the truth. Look what happens in my life when I listen to these videos. God is a God of order. That's why I love lately thinking in terms of letting him order my steps. His ways are higher than our ways. His thoughts higher than our thoughts. Check this out. Look at my table with my oh so important tool. This is a very important tool in my life. Charging. Bible open, because I want to make it quick and easy for me to finish the book of Esther before the end of October. James. So James was Jesus's brother, so we know it is in the New Testament. I put red on all of those because I just used a permanent marker and drew those, because those are all letters from Paul. James 1:17. By the way, the whole chapter, the whole first chapter of James is awesome. It's Consider it pure joy, my brothers, whenever you face trials of many kind, because you know that the testing of your faith develops perseverance. Perseverance must finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. This, I taught the children's moment last week at church, and I taught the kids the difference between knowledge and wisdom. If any of you lacks wisdom, he should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault, and it will be given to him. The difference between knowledge and wisdom: knowledge is something we can get from a book. Wisdom is literally a characteristic that we get from God. It's a gift. You can't go get wisdom. It has to be given to you. And like I told the kids, there are several teenagers there at this church. Pray for wisdom. Ask for wisdom. Yes, knowledge is excellent. We need knowledge. But like King Solomon said, I believe it was in 1 Samuel. Part of the lesson that I taught to the kids last week, not 1 Samuel, 2 Chronicles. Check this out. So here King Solomon, one of the greatest kings ever, God asked Solomon. That night God appeared to Solomon and said to him, ask for whatever you want me to give you. Solomon answered God, you have shown great kindness to David my father, and have made me king in his place. Now Lord God, let your promise to my father David be confirmed, for you have made me king over a people who are as numerous as the dust of the earth. Look what God said, like literally, this is like Aladdin, genie in a bottle kind of stuff. Ask for whatever you want me to give you. Solomon said, give me wisdom. This is verse 10. Give me wisdom and knowledge that I may lead this people, for who is able to govern this great people of yours. God said to Solomon, since this is your heart's desire, and you have not asked for wealth, riches, or honor, nor for the death of your enemies, and since you have not asked for a long life, but for wisdom and knowledge to govern my people, over whom I have made you king, therefore wisdom and knowledge will be given you. And I will also give you wealth, riches, and honor, such as no king who was before you ever had, and none after you will have. Let's get back to James. I'm telling you, James chapter 1, such good stuff. Verse 17. Every good and perfect gift is from above, coming down from the Father of the heavenly lights, who does not change like shifting shadows. Every good and perfect gift. Every good and perfect gift. This YouTube channel is a gift to me. You all are an absolute, I was going to say that kind of silly, you all are gifts. You are, I'm going to be serious. I'm so serious. Which reminds me, I say often, I take not taking myself too seriously very seriously. In all seriousness, you all are absolute gifts to me. I see myself in that window back there. Gifts. Thank you for traveling with me. I mean that when I say that. Here's another gift. Every good and perfect gift. The gift of prepared meals. So I just started cooking all this. Tonight's a gift. This time in the kitchen alone is a gift. That nap that I got was an absolute gift. There's my dinner. I'll go ahead and show you that now. This is what I said would be on this video. There's my prescribed meal. Also, I said I would show you this. Here is yesterday, 10:27, bonus meal, water. Then 10:28, bull sale. Gift. So tonight's a gift. All this is a gift. And Mom, check this out. Here's one for you. Here's another one for you, Jane. And there's a couple for me. Mom, we've got dinner for the next 2 nights taken care of. And I trust that we're going to be glad. Period. We're going to be glad that it's taken care of, because that's fuel, and we need fuel to I tell people it takes energy to have fun, and I plan on having a lot of fun with you when you get here. This is how much fun we're gonna have. Here's just some ideas: haunted house, paint the pumpkins, play games. These are all things the kids want to do. Plus I think Franklin has a football game. That's all on Saturday. Tomorrow, bull sale. There's my little mini-me vacuuming. Mini-me, are you vacuuming? Why? That. Get to work.
That little piece right there.
I'm ready. Got my bull sail hair, my bull sail red lips. Let me show you my little bull sail outfit with some boots. I'm married into all this farm stuff. It's fun. Thank you all so much. Priorities, people. Curls over clothes, right? Is that a thing? Okay, in all seriousness, let's talk. My mom just got here. The kids are getting out in the car. It's time. It's time to, I'm gonna go make myself I forgot to eat again. No surprise, I forgot to eat. I ate my dinner that you just saw that was so perfect at like really late. So no wonder I'm not starving this morning. By the way, I do not, as a general rule, unless the Lord leads me otherwise, which he has not, I do not skip meals. All right, my mom is here. We're headed to
The bull sale.
That's right. Bull sale, bull sale, bull sale. Woo! I was saying, I, as a general, as my own rule, and as unless otherwise directed by God, I feel very led and called to never skip a meal, because yes, fasting is a means of worship. It's one of the but with addiction, I've never felt led to skip a meal. I don't want to overcorrect. If I feel like I've eaten too much, I don't then just like driving, I don't want to overcorrect. I just want to get back centered and stay the course sooner than later, as soon as possible. So anyways, I'm not exactly starving, but I am going to go ahead and get my breakfast. My prescribed meal. Heidi, I love Heidi calls her meals God-honoring meals. That's so great. Again, I've said this. Did I just now say it? Breathe, slow down, and enjoy. Thank you, Mom, for that. Thank you for your prayers. There are so many people praying for this sale, and I have 100% confidence it is going to go exactly how it's supposed to go. And, you know, like I've said many times, I would make all these videos for one person. In fact, I'd probably make all these videos maybe for just me. It's so helpful for me, but I would make all these however this sale goes. Whoever buys a bull, whatever contacts we make today, whatever sales the Lord blesses us with, he'll do with it what he wants. And something might happen today that will affect us 10 years from now in a really positive way. Today's doesn't have to be any type of like fireworks show. It can just go exactly, and I believe it's going to exactly like it's supposed to. So thank you so much for your prayers. Katie left me a funny comment and said she's never prayed for a bull sale before. That's up underneath the October 28th video. And I said, you've never prayed for a bull sale? That's probably pretty common. thank you for praying for a bull sale. This is, I quit teaching 7 years ago. This is how we make a living. This is all, it's our family business. And then, like I've said before, my husband is a cattle broker for Superior Livestock. But this is our big annual bull sale. So, going to make my prescribed breakfast now. Okay, making my breakfast now. I already drank half a gallon of water. I will drink 4 more bottles of water, hopefully before the sun goes down. Maybe several there at the sale. For one thing, because there's gonna be loads of good food and barbecue and so much yummy stuff. I might tally my way through that sale. Probably not, I'll be pretty busy. But water will give me something. It'll give me something to enjoy. I just wanna remind you guys that water yes, it hydrates us. It gives us almost infinite physical benefits, but it also does 2 things. It gives us something to focus on, and it keeps us moving. A lot of times, literally moving. I have a video called Word on Water where I talk about drinking the water. It's very physical, but it's also very psychological, giving us something to focus on, a goal to reach. Mine is 128 ounces or 1 gallon every single day. All right, here I go. Fruit, protein, grain. That barbecue looked so good. Tally. Okay, so I'm down here in the sale ring. The sale's gonna start in an hour, and I'm just remembering that I've been on YouTube long enough that this is bull sale number 2. So some of you all have probably seen this bull sale before, and you've probably heard me explain the reason there's a cow standing here. Let me show you. That cow has a very special purpose. She is standing right there so that when bulls come out from there and they're running around here, they see her and she will hopefully keep them calm.
Were they with cowboys that kind of herd them in?
Yeah, I guess so. All right, I'm gonna take you all on a very quick run through here. This is behind the scenes. All right, this is not what we'll be selling. We're over here. They've been here for a couple days now. My boys have been coming up here at night making sure they have food and water. Clara takes care of her hamsters. The boys take care of these guys. You excited? All right, Greg, it's just about showtime. How you feeling?
Pretty good.
Good. Thanks again for your all's prayers. They're being answered, aren't they?
Yep, they are.
He has said, I heard him say today, this is going to be great and this is going to be fun.
Yep.
And that is music to my ears. Never mind, did I tell you all we were not selling these? Maybe I just told my mom. I thought we were not selling these Black Angus. Yes, we are. I thought it was all Charlet, but these are our heifers we're selling. Let me show you. Here's the heifers. All, aren't they beautiful? Black Angus heifers. At this point, I go into the office and do all the office work, getting people registered and whatnot, but I will sneak some pictures from the actual sale. All right, girls. Claire, you having fun? Mary, what's your favorite part of the bull sale?
Having a soda.
Having a soda. What's your favorite part of the bull sale?
Watching the bulls.
Watching the bulls. What's your favorite part of the bull sale?
The girls.
The girls, yeah, that right there. Your girlfriend? Oh, I knew it. Okay, so I'm doing the 1 plate rule. This is my lunch. No sugar, no flour. 1 plate full. Barbecue, brisket, beans, and some coleslaw.
What's your buying over there on the phone?
What's your number? Fire number.
What's the buying number, right?
Did he get it? You got it. Yeah.
Who needs a number? What's your buying number, right?
206, right? 206.
You got 2 so far, give him a throw it over. Lot number 16, lot number 16 here.
Yeah. 1 plate plus 1 bowl. I just realized I missed the burgoo. What do you want to go do?
I want to go pet a horse with you, and I already did it.
It lets you pet it?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
so sweet.
You want to go pet a horse?
Yeah.
And these are the guys' horses that they use to... What are they?
To like round up the cows.
Okay, let's go check it out.
It was way up close right there. Come here.
Oh.
Come here. Come here.
We need a carrot.
Yeah. We need to put him in the middle of his face.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Clara would like a horse someday, wouldn't you?
Yep. I think they sell ponies here.
I think so. Okay. What's the verdict? How'd it go?
Very well.
Well, that's it. It went very well. Yay! That is an answered prayer. Thanks again, you guys. Thanks so much for your prayers. They are much appreciated and answered. That's it on Bull Sale 2021. It went great. It went so good, so much fun. Gloomy, rainy day. Cassie, thank you for the pictures of those amazing rainbows. You all check out these pictures from Montana. That's it on Bull Sale 2021. It went great. It went so good, so much fun. Gloomy, rainy day. Cassie, thank you for the pictures of those amazing rainbows. You all check out these pictures from Montana. That's it, you guys. That's it. On October 29th, I have been sound asleep since we got home from that sale. I just now slept from 4 to 7. So that's it on October 29th. We are really we're not skipping a beat around here. My husband is at a football game with Franklin. Franklin asked him if he would take him, and my husband came to me and said, do you care if I take him? I guess maybe my husband thought I'd want him sticking around here, hanging around with me and my mom. I said, no, go for it. Go to the game. I just now woke up. I am going to work on the November poster so that tomorrow I can have the official November video up. Join us for November video and explain the November theme. And start the process of publishing this book. I really have, I'm not going to say I have no idea where to begin, because my pastor came to our bull sale today. He comes every year and prays at the beginning of the sale and blesses the sale. And I was telling him about this book, and he gave me a name, a man that goes to our church that's published a book. So I'm going to call him. I don't know. Again, we're really not skipping a beat. We've been moving at a steady clip for about 25 years. I love you all dearly. I will see you on October 30th. Good night. P.S. I will also have my coffee, my decaf coffee that I've not had yet. That'll be nice. And I will eat this meal. This is that chicken, the vegetables, and 1 tablespoon of butter. And I will not eat any of those tortilla chips or those tortilla chips. In fact, tally. I'm glad I have that meal made. I just now realized we have all this here at the house. Leftover pork, barbecue, brisket, coleslaw, baked beans, sauce, and burgoo. If I did not have that meal made, if I did not have this ready for me, I might just finish all that off. Good night, you guys. I love you dearly. I'll see you again. Let's do this again tomorrow.